Hello friends, Namaskar. Welcome to the fifth part of my KP astrology video lesson that I have been uploading in YouTube since lot many number of years. In this fifth lesson, I would be talking about cuspal displacement and intercepted signs. But unlike my other YouTube videos, I am not going to give you a full explanation setting here. Rather, I would be giving you a snippet view from my KP astrology video course that was launched on May 2013 on the auspicious day of Shubha Akshay Tritiya. Those of you who are not aware about this complete KP astrology video course launched by Bhagyaratna Gems and Jewelers, let me tell you that this complete KP astrology video course has been made into three different levels. The first level is the foundation level video course. In this foundation level, I have explained the fundamental basic ideas of astrology as well as KP astrology. This contains one study material of 125 pages along with two HD qualities DVD which runs up to about 4 hours of DVD tutoring. Next is the advanced level KP course, which is a continuation from the previous level, and this contains about 80 to 90 pages of study material along with two HD quality DVDs, going up to 4 hours of KP astrology teaching. Lastly, there is the professional level video course. In the professional level, I have discussed a lot of case studies. Like in advanced level, I have discussed all the basic and the fundamental and the most secretly held principles of KP astrology. Similarly, in the professional level, I have discussed all the important case studies including Horari and birth chart. This contains over 100 pages of study material and 4 hours of DVD tutoring coming in two DVDs. So in total, the entire KP astrology video course contains about 325 pages of case study and study material, along with it about 12 hours of DVD tutoring. So now let me take you to the snippet view from my video course from the foundation level that talks about cuspal displacement and intercepted signs.
So this is example chart 2, which is given on page 73 of your study material. It is the birth horoscope of a person born in New Delhi at a certain date and time. Now in this Placidus horoscope, you are noticing that the Lagna cusp beginning from 3 degree 11 minutes 55 seconds in Gemini or Mithuna also contains in the same sign the second cusp. So the second cusp also begins in Gemini from 26 degree 10 minutes 48 seconds. Thereafter we have the third cusp beginning in 20 degrees 0 minutes 7 seconds in Cancer, then the fourth cusp in Leo, the fifth cusp in Mercury house, which is Virgo or Kanya, and the sixth house begins in 28 degree 33 minutes 44 seconds in Libra or Tula. Now, where is the cuspal displacement? The cusp is displaced here. The second cusp, which is supposed to be in Cancer or Karkata, has regressed back into the same sign where Lagna has started. Now you would think, if second house has regressed back, is it not that the third house has also regressed back? Third house was supposed to be in Leo, but it has regressed back to Karkata. Yes, you are correct. Fourth house, which was supposed to be in Kanya or Virgo, has regressed back to Simha or Leo. So the cuspal displacement, even though it may look like that this cusp has been displaced, which it is true, this cusp has been displaced, but the astrological effect will be complicated by the second cusp, because the second cusp has moved into the same sign where another cusp already exists, which is the Lagna cusp. Look at the 180-degree opposite sign, which is the sign of Sagittarius or Dhanu. Now here the seventh cusp begins at 3 degree 11 minutes 55 second, which is 180-degree opposite to the Lagna cusp. But in the same sign of Dhanu, we find the eighth cusp has regressed back. Otherwise, had it not regressed back, eighth cusp would have been somewhere here in Capricorn or Makara. But it is not here. Eighth cusp has regressed back to the same sign where another cusps exist. So the cuspal displacement effect, the effect of disruption, the effect of damaging something, the effect of intervening into some affair, that will be caused by the eighth cusp on the seventh cusp. Similarly, the disruptive influence on the lagna will be created by the second cusp, because the second cusp has gone back or entered into the sign which originally belongs to another cusp. Now there is a further dose of complication. Observe carefully. Between the Lagna cusp and the second cusp, we have the planet Venus, the Graha Venus, occupying 4 degree 31 minutes 32 seconds in Gemini or Mithuna. Similarly, here between the seventh cusp and the eighth cusp, we have retrograde Jupiter. Jupiter R. R means retrograde. So, retrograde Jupiter is between the seventh house and the eighth house. Technically, it is in the seventh house, but look at the complicated influence. Already, seventh house is influenced by the eighth cusp. The Lagna cusp is influenced by the second cusp. Lagna and the second has a influence of Venus, and 8th and 7th has a influence of Jupiter. Not only that, there is a third level influence. Jupiter and Venus are having mutual aspect to each other, which we call as the seventh drishti in Indian astrology, which is the Samashaptam drishti. So look at this. So much of complication this person is going to face in all the matters related with the Lagna and second and seventh and eighth, which means that this axis is the axis of married life. And immediately by looking at this horoscope, you can understand that there is something which is right or wrong with this person's married life. But later on, with much greater detail analysis, you will be able to exactly pinpoint what is that problem or what is that special issue in his or her married life of this horoscope. Now that was cuspal displacement. What is intercepted sign? Now, as I said on page number 75 of my study material, intercepted signs actually mean a Rashi or a sign which is caught between two adjacent cusps, and the sign itself is vacant. The sign is a blank sign, it does not contain any cusp. So intercepted sign is a blank sign, is a empty sign which does not contain any cusp. Now which is the intercepted sign that we are finding here? It is Taurus. And why it is Taurus? Because not because it is Taurus over here by nature, but Taurus is intercepted by the 12th cusp and the Lagna cusp. So Taurus sign is intercepted by the 12th house and the Lagna house. Similarly, 180 degree opposite to Taurus is Scorpio or Vrishchika, and Vrishchika has been intercepted by the 7th cusp and the 6th cusp. Now, these intercepted signs show that there are unlocked potentials, there are unlocked or locked up, held back potentialities which the native is going to experience in his life. Now, once again, as you can understand that we were talking about marriage and marriage related issues, and immediately the previous sign is vacant, which means the problems that are going to happen in the married life of this person is not only influenced by Lagna, second and Venus and 8th and 7th and Jupiter, but also it is going to be influenced by such signification, such karakatva as I have discussed in the first level course, and you will find all those materials in the chapters that are starting from chapter number 5, chapter number 4, chapter number 6. So you'll have to be very thorough with the signification of the rashis. What does the rashi mean? That will help you to become a very able astrologer. So that was cuspal displacement and intercepted signs.
So that was just a snippet view from my foundation level study material. Similarly, in other levels, I have discussed threadbare different principles of KP astrology and giving you proper guidance as to how you can use Krishnamurti Paddhati astrology to make accurate predictions. Those of you who are interested to buy the video course, you may please visit www.kpastrologylearning.com and find out the detailed course materials which are given there, the course content names, the pricing details, and most importantly, the customer testimonials. Hundreds and thousands of people have purchased the video courses from all over the world, and make sure that you read their customer testimonials to understand how they are immensely benefited from that course. So with that, I sign off from this 5th video tutorial in YouTube. Good luck.